The nights in the market shed had grown colder, louder, and more dangerous. The walls were thin, the ground was damp, and the attention Adebimpe had once tried to avoid now followed her like a shadow. It wasn't just the stairs. It was the three young men who loitered around the chemist's shop when she closed at night. It was the slurred voices whispering, "Fine girl like you they waste." It was the hand that had brushed her waist once too many times. The man who tried to follow her back to her shack 2 nights in a row. Something had to change. She knew it. So, early one morning, before sunrise, Adebimpe wrapped Adebayo tight on her back and left the market. She walked, past the mosque, past the old railway line, past the last street light. She kept walking until buildings gave way to bush paths, and the buzz of city life gave way to the quiet hum of insects. There, at the very edge of town, she found a patch of land overgrown with wild grass and thick shrubs. In the center stood an old, unfinished block building. No windows, just holes in the cement. The floor was sandy, the roof was rusted and partially collapsed, but it was dry. It was far. It was hidden. And for Adebimpe, that meant safe, or so she thought. That first night, she made a fire using dry sticks. It crackled weakly. She boiled water and mixed pap for Adebayo using leftover milk from her chemist job. Then she bundled him in a wrapper and laid him gently on a flattened carton. He slept quickly, his lips twitching with dreams. Adebimpe, however, stayed awake, listening, watching. Every rustle of leaves, every chirp, every crack of a branch jolted her senses. Her ears had become her eyes. Hours passed. The fire dimmed. The wind grew colder. Then she heard it, a deep, guttural growl, low, close, alive. Her heart stopped. She turned slowly. There, just beyond the firelight, 2 eyes, glowing, unblinking, fixed on her. Adebimpe didn't scream. She didn't move. Her breath became thin. Her hand inched toward a piece of burning wood. The creature stepped forward, revealing its form, large, muscular, spotted, a leopard, wild, hungry. Her brain screamed, "Run!" But her body whispered, "Stay!" Adebayo stirred. She couldn't let it reach him. With trembling fingers, she grabbed the burning stick and flung it toward the beast, shouting, "Get out! Get out!" The flame startled it. It backed away, growling louder. She grabbed another stick, this one longer, and beat it against the floor. The noise echoed. She screamed again, louder this time, the scream of a woman with nothing to lose. The animal stood for a moment, snarling, then turned and slinked into the shadows. Adebimpe collapsed to the ground, panting, her heart galloping. Tears flowed freely, not of fear, but of relief. Her son was safe. That night, she didn't sleep. She sat with the last burning ember and held Adebayo close, whispering, "You are my light. No lion, no hunger, no shame will take you from me." By morning, her legs ached and her eyes burned, but her spirit held firm. She went to work at the chemist as usual, cleaned shelves, wrote out medicine logs, then returned home before dark. This became her rhythm, work by day, hide by night. She found a small tire shop down the road where they threw out large cartons. She patted the floor with them. She found tin plates from a refuse pile and washed them thoroughly. Slowly, she turned the broken building into a space that felt livable. One evening, a woman selling firewood near the bush path saw her coming out of the building with Adebayo. "Now here you they stay?" the woman asked. Adebimpe hesitated, then nodded. The woman sighed. "Be careful. Leopard day this area. I go they pray for you." "God they watch us," Adebimpe replied with a weak smile. 3 months passed. Adebayo grew stronger. He started crawling, then standing with help. His first word was, "Ma." Adebimpe laughed when he said it. For a moment, the weight of her past disappeared. She began teaching him songs, nursery rhymes she remembered, letters written with charcoal on cement blocks. Every little moment became a lesson. Every smile became a reward. She taught him to fold his hands before eating, even if it was just pap and crayfish. She taught him to say thank you to the chemist, the wood seller, the groundnut aunties. "You must grow with good manners," she would say. "Character will feed you even when money won't." One Sunday, while walking past a church, she saw a poster that read, "Blessed is the child raised by a praying mother." She stopped and stared at it for a long time, then whispered, "Amen." But life was not done testing her. The chemist lost his shop. "Government say, make I relocate," he told her. "I no fit carry you go the new place. Na family go help me now." Adebimpe understood. She packed her few belongings back to zero. She tried selling pure water again. The profit was small. Her legs ached from walking. Adebayo now needed more food, more attention. She couldn't afford both. Sometimes she fed him and went hungry herself. One night, he started coughing nonstop. Dry, sharp, painful coughs. She panicked, took him to a local clinic. They asked for 3,000 naira. She had 800 naira. "Ma, go and bring the balance," the nurse said. She pleaded. They refused. She walked out of the clinic, heartbroken, and sat on a bench beside the road with her burning child on her lap for hours. Then a young doctor on night shift came out to smoke. He saw her. He walked over. "You've been here long," he said. "My son dey hot. Dem say I no get complete money." He stared at her, then looked at the child, then said, "Follow me." He treated Adebayo quietly, took his temperature, gave medicine, brought in a cold towel. "No receipt, no record," he whispered. "Just go home and come back if it gets worse." She looked at him as if he were an angel. "I no go forget you," she said. He smiled faintly. "Take care of that boy. He'll make you proud." That night, back in the unfinished building, Adebimpe knelt beside her son and whispered, "Dem say you go make me proud. I believe it. I believe it even if the whole world laughs at me." Then she lay beside him, hand on his chest, counting each breath. 1, 2, 3. As long as he breathed, she would fight, even if she had to live among lions. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the next one. Drop your thoughts in the comments, give this video a like, and share it with someone who loves powerful stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.